Hello everyone, Saiko here. Today we're exploring the hottest weapons dominating the current competitive scene. We'll break down what the pros are using to crush their rivals. Starting off with the BP-50. The BP-50 is that like a stat stick with the intention of total domination. It boasts one of the easiest recoils to control, the most mobility of its class, insanely fast time to kill at 189 milliseconds up to 15 meters if you hit at least 2 torso shots, a fast 954 round per minute base fire rate, and a large 16 round magazine. As for the downsides, the PP-50 falls short beyond 34 meters, having absolutely terrible time to kill, leaving you to avoid main AR ranges. Despite these shortcomings, the PP-50 is powerful enough to be a no-brainer pick if you want to dominate close and mid-range. Here's the build for the BP-50, improving overall performance from damage, range, and recoil, as well as ADS bullet spread. On the flip side, for the players who play more passively, acting as anchors and locking down entire lanes and maps, a popular choice has been the Odin. This is because the Odin boasts an absurd 145 milliseconds time to kill with a guaranteed 2 shots to kill range up to 18 meters as long as it can hit at least once on the arms, upper chest, or head. An infinite 3-shot kill beyond 18 meters with a potential to 2-shot. These absurd stats do come with some equally impactful downsides, which are its slow fire rate and average bullet speed, making it a weapon with high skill, high reward title. Here's the build for the Odin. The competitive build is more passive compared to our usual multiplayer build, but with both purposes are focusing to stabilize its recoil for middle and long range engagements. For true close range lethality, shotguns are the best option, and currently one of the most picked shotguns is the R90. With the R90, when ADS fires 2 shells each time you hold down the fire button, and has a consistent 2-shot kill range of 19 meters with a maximum 200 milliseconds time to kill. Pairing that with good mobility and a great fire rate, the R90 is a lethal package for close range engagements. It does have a major caveat, where you have to ADS since the gun's hipfire accuracy is one of the worst in the category, only slightly better than the Argus. Here's the build for the R90, boosting the range and performance when shooting while ADS. A popular choice amongst pros, and a juggernaut of a gun, we have the Fennec, remaining a very popular pick since its introduction 3 years ago. The Fennec boasts a staggering fire rate of 1,100 rounds per minute, amongst the fastest in its class, making it very forgiving even if you miss a few shots. It also has excellent hipfire accuracy, allowing you to take on multiple people in close range without too much worry. Despite its 216 milliseconds time to kill, the Fennec's relative ease of use, decent mobility, and sheer firepower lets it remain a great pick amongst the pros. Here's the build for the Fennec, increasing range and mobility on close to mid-range gunfights. Speaking on forgiving weapons, we have the Type 19. The Type 19 is a very versatile weapon with a decent fire rate of 750 rounds per minute and a very easy to control recoil. This gun boasts a 240 milliseconds time to kill up to 15 meters, which can extend up to 31.3 meters with shots hitting lower arms and higher. It also boasts some of the best flinch and extremely good hipfire accuracy amongst ARs. It does come with its drawbacks, as it has weaker mobility, average bullet spread accuracy, and less than favorable time to kill beyond 43.8 meters. The positives still greatly reflect why pros love this assault rifle. Here's the build for the Type 19. The competitive builds are more aggressive than our usual multiplayer build, with the purpose to improve its middle range engagement by increasing range and stabilization on recoil and accuracy. In the sniper category, LW3 Tundra is the most used sniper for quite some time, even after many nerfs in some previous seasons. With an infinite range of one-shot consistency as long as you hit above the legs, it also offers 350 milliseconds ADS time with Serpent Wrap to quit. That's why the LW3 Tundra popularity is still able to surpass the DOQ and the Locust in the competitive scene, while the other consideration is its faster fire rate. Despite the base fire interval being 1200 milliseconds, it has barrel attachments that reduce the fire interval significantly. Here's the build for the LW3 Tundra. The competitive build is more fast-paced compared to our usual multiplayer build, but they are still focusing to boost its overall performance on quickscope and bullet penetration improvements. Being one of the most used weapons, the MG42 also takes the spot as a beast in the LMG category. With its well-known low recoil and 1034.5 rounds per minute base fire rate, which can be further improved. The performance of 4 to 5 shot kills provide a potential time to kill up to 174 milliseconds until 15 meters, and 5 to 6 shot kills up to 35 meters without any fire rate boosting attachments. Although improving its fire rate comes with a massive ADS bullet spread penalty, so the fire rate boosting attachments are less considerable from being used. Here's the build for the MG42. The competitive build is better for more aggressive gunfights, while our usual MP build is more focused on long-range gunfights. We don't forget our beloved shotguns, KRM-262, still taking the spotlight in Korea, NA, India, and China regions. This one-shot beast is still one of the most favorite picks for aggressive players. It's good hipfire accuracy compared to other shotguns, with one-shot performance that is best up to 11 meters, which can be boosted by range boosting attachments and shooting while ADS. The KRM also offers fast movement speed, especially when paired with Gung Ho perk, which can be harder for enemies to track. Here's the build for the KRM. Only difference on laser between comp build and usual multiplayer build, although they are still focusing on range and close range gunfight efficiency. After its recent stomach damage multiplier from 1 to 1.3, Chikum started getting much more attention from competitive players. Its insanely fast time to kill of 150 milliseconds within one burst in the first range, and pretty achievable with 2 shots on stomach or above and 1 shot on legs. Well, an unbeatable time to kill 75 milliseconds is also possible if you land 2 shots on the head, if you are lucky. Although it comes with the downside of heavy damage drop-off on the second range, after which increase the time to kill 290 milliseconds if you miss the shots, which make it very important to utilize the first range performance. Here's the build for the Chikum, boosting the first range engagement and reducing recoil. One of the secondaries that stepped on its popularity, J358, finally seems to be used in competitive matches, considering having similar performance with the 50GS, but with less ammo. The J358 has something that the 50GS doesn't, which is stopping power reload attachment that increases the weapon's damage and body part damage multiplier. On the J358, it allows one-shot kill on the upper chest on the first range and enables an infinite range of consistent 3 shots to kill. But the purpose is most likely used as the backup, so that doesn't really matter. Here's the build for the J358, equipped with stopping power reload and improving stabilization mid-range. A new secondary that's possibly replacing the L-Car's position as the most favorite pistol, the machine pistol. The 895.5 round per minute base fire is absolutely faster compared to the L-Cars, and can still be boosted with various attachments. Although the attachments have a lot of penalties, especially for mid-range engagements, still, with such drawbacks, the machine pistol is still a great choice as a backup pistol. Here is the build for machine pistol. The competitive build is focusing more on its purpose as a close-range backup pistol, while the usual multiplayer build is utilizing the akimbo perk benefits. That's all for today. This has been Saiko, going dark.